confused and just look at the stairs.
Yeah, you see guns being pointed at you.
Well,
Yeah, both those
looks like I
phones
found everybody.
Home sweet home.
I mean, you could have just looked at who was behind the door, guys.
And this way we get to shoot them first.
I shrug. Okay, whatever. Look, you guys, Cash and Iris, you guys walked here. I came because I was hoping to see you on the way so you didn't have to walk. Because
You have the
Frenzy told
car?
me you were headed the way. Yeah, I do. If you guys want to come back.
What does Setter think about them walking here? Has this been brought up yet? Like, you found
No,
out? They
she doesn't mention anything about what happened
Yeah,
today.
you just walked. They just walked here. Does Setter give a shit?
No, I left a note.
You didn't.
Not only that, they walked into the wilderness, walked back to the tower, then walked here.
Yep.
Yep.
So, if you guys want to, like, get in and pass out and I'll drive everyone home,
She is.
sure.
She's already walking. Like the moment you like told her, like after like she cut you off and like you told her you have the car, she's already walking. Like
Cash,
she loves Hope, but she's already walking.
Cash hesitates and looks at Setter.
Well, are you guys going to get Hope and we're going to go, or are we going to stand here?
Cash, like, looks at you and is like, so how did it go?
Better not to talk about it here.
No, sorry, Cash is looking to Setter.
Oh.
How did what go?
He is making reference to the fact that Hope is in this house.
Um, you know, wish her loved her. She's gonna help us out
But
when
Hope,
we need it.
how was she?
She had fun. She liked it. She's gonna be a doctor one day.
He, like, gives you a bit of a smile and, like, a nod, like, she better be back by lunch tomorrow. And
I don't even.
starts making
So-
for the door.
Like, rubbing my neck, like, in the nervous way, I kind of look at Setter and say, before we go, you might want to come out and hear this news. It's, kind of important.
I'm like, why outside?
I mean, it's sensitive.
Who's
More
gonna hear it in
sensitive
this
than
house?
the kid sleeping upstairs.
Yep. About, and then
That
I, like,
intrigues me.
I say about, and I start thinking, like, counting how many kids were in the, house. How many were there?
God, let me check my names.
Here, I have
It
notes.
was like a dozen
1,
or
2,
something.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5.
It was like
I got
six.
6.
Yeah, 6. Half a
I know
dozen.
there were, like, 6 names.
One I don't have a name for.
So there was
Yeah.
Spectre, Mouse,
Do, Kit,
yeah.
Isla, Isla.
Yeah, we'll go with 6.
Yeah, there's 6.
So yeah, I stroke my chin, I think, and I say about 6 times more sensitive than that. And, like, cock an eyebrow.
I'm like, we'll talk about it in the morning.
Alright, I can't promise I'll be there, because I'm starting to work on this issue pretty soon.
What's going? Like Cash, like looks, but like at you, like what's going on?
I'll let you know on the way. Like I said, it's important that it stays quiet. It's
I
about
feel
what I
like-
found.
But there's. Okay,
I think I'm gonna go with them. And so I'll say, I'm like, I've got a. Or maybe maybe we take Hope back.
do you say that?
Yeah,
I say,
Well, Hope definitely should, because there's no way I'm walking with her back tomorrow
Right.
morning.
Well, I mean, you can always get a ride from anybody in all of the complex. You could get a ride from Kettle.
That was my original plan, yeah, was to get another ride from Kettle.
That would you can assume that you have that if you would like it.
look, Setter, you don't have to come back with us. Just at least walk to the car with me so I can tell everybody.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna like nod and turn around and start walking over to the truck.
Cash like gives Setter a look like, what the hell is going on? And follows.
I, really don't want to step outside the door.
I mean,
Do you say that?
I linger at the door and say, I really shouldn't leave.
well, it's either you leave or you take her with you. So
What? Cash like looks at
look, it's
you guys
just
like you guys are kind of stupid. It's like, why can't you just tell us in the house?
I just want to be sure nobody hears. Okay, I know that it's dumb, but at least I know that I can
There's
keep it a
guards
secret over there.
outside.
Yeah,
Who knows
Exactly.
who's
Nosy
listening out here?
motherfuckers.
It's
I'm just like,
important that this
Tell
stays
them
a
in
secret.
the car, and they'll tell me tomorrow.
Okay, suit yourself, and then I'll just keep walking.
I think I got the gist of it anyway.
Yeah, I think I gave you a hint.
Yeah, I think Setter picked up that clue.
Okay, so yeah.
I guess.
Iris, how do you react to the news? Or how do you tell them?
See, I guess I get in the car with Iris and Cash, and I start driving down the street, and I look at both of I am talking, and I say, so, about what I found in the woods after you guys left, it's a little bit surprising. I'm gonna put that out there before I tell you, but I found a group of 6 kids in a shack out there.
She was dozing off before, but then like her head like immediately snaps up and she's like, "What?"
At least 2 of them were younger than Hope.
Jaw drops like, "That's unheard of. Why were they outside? Weren't they? Why weren't they
escaped.
inside?"
They escaped from the tribals, but they think the city's dangerous. They don't really want to get split up like the factions tend to do to keep things balanced. So I'm planning on sneaking them out of there and into the tower. I told them it'd be a safe place for them.
How are you going to do that?
Working on that. I'm either going to put a hole in the fence somewhere outside of Foster's and sneak them in that way, or find some way to smuggle them in through Foster's, but I doubt that highly.
She kind of rubs her head like, "I am too tired for this crazy shit."
But yeah, the
You just
kind
get like
of
a low whistle from like Cash as it kind of just like
sinks in.
settles in. Yeah.
I say, the caretaker, he's 17, and his name's Spectre, but God, I can't imagine taking care of kids when he's still one himself. It's crazy. But yeah,
17.
it's important to me that we get them in and that they don't get split up. And I kind of want to keep them a secret from everyone else, at least for now.
Even Wisher?
I mean, I'm happy that she was fine with Hope, but to be frank, Hope is 1 kid, not 6. Seven
nods.
if we add them all together.
Iris kind of like puts her head in her hands and says, "This is what the last argument was about."
Besides, we already have Iris and me. We're pretty young as it is. So, I'd like to keep it on,
Prim.
the down... And Prim, yeah. So I'd like to keep it on the, quiet, if at all possible.
He just nods.
I've got some,
Iris nods as well.
I've got some wire cutters and a blowtorch, so kind of the because I have machining tools, so I assume I have those.
Yep.
So like cut through the fence somewhere, not at Foster's. Drive there, cut the fence, go through the woods, and get to where the kids were. Lead them back, weld the fence back shut, and take them to the tower. But before I can do that, I need a cover for the back of the truck so that I can transport all those people without them being seen.
Iris has been nodding this whole time, like you've gotten her attention. And she says, if I can help in any way, I will. Those kids should not be out in the wild.
Cash nods in agreement. Whatever I can do.
Alright, I'm going to start working on the cover tomorrow, and hopefully that's the other thing, is we have to get them soon, because the tribals are kind of starting to figure out where they are, and they can't stay there much longer, so gotta move fast. We're on a time schedule. Or we're on a timetable, I guess.
She nods, yeah. Of course, I'll help.
Cash just like smiles and like, we're gonna have some friends for Hope.
Yep.
She smiles and like, yeah, we will.
Oh. It's the biggest group of kids I've seen in a long time. The youngest person I've ever seen, really. There's a
How old?
toddler. She
Her
was
eyes lighting even more.
she was like 4 or 5. She was 5, right? Mounts was?
Yeah, Mouse was 5, and then there was the little toddler.
Yeah, there's a 5-year-old, there's a toddler, like, and I just kind of shake my head.
Wow, that's incredible that they've survived up there for however long they have.
Which is why I'd like to have Spectre around too. Because he can obviously handle himself.
She nods, yeah.
Though they weren't too fond of Earl, mostly because of his armor, making him look like one of the tribals that they're trying to run from, so that part didn't go over so well, but I got along.
Kids are never gonna like him if he keeps dressing like that.
I smile and I say, yeah, I know it.
She laughs as well, like,
He
For sure, I've
looks
only
like the boogeyman. Something out of their nightmares.
They're living nightmares for these,
Yeah.
so. At least I got their agreement to come if I could get there in time. So, do my best.
she nods. Then, like, leans back and starts to doze off again.
Yeah, we fade to black as Iris does. Unless anybody has anything else they want to do that night, we are going to move on. Anybody have anything?
I think I just get back and go to bed.
Cool.
Nope.
Okay. So, next morning arrives. Sutter, do you go back to bed?
Mm-hmm.
With
Yeah, I
Witcher?
went back to bed.
Okay.
Checked
So,
on Hope and stuff too.
crack of dawn.
I probably also locked the door.
Okay, never mind then.
Yes, I got it in time.
Oh, Update's not even in chat to enjoy that.
Oh man.
Update, like, throughout the whole scene of people busting into Witcher's houses, just yelling about that's why we lock the door, and how every door has
Seriously,
locks.
I thought I walked in, I turned and I locked the door, and I'm just like, people.
So yeah, you wake up. Do you wake up first, or do you think Wisher does?
I wake up pretty early.
Huh.
Like light. I don't
Okay.
know if
She-
she